Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitting. Guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Austin Riley, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty close right there.
Next one in the dirt. Swings through that high fastball.
Well, those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now this is in the air down the line. Kepler. And there's two down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Big-time jam right there.
No balls, two strikes.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And there's
That's
a ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Marsh makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez. What do we need to know here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here.
Leading off
whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Way out front for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here is Sosa to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Lopez. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Alec Bohm, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna sizes this one up, nabs it, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Nola back to work. He was late there, strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one catches the zone. 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Marsh moves under it. Brings it in, and there's one down. Here is Matt Olson. That one pushed foul. No score here in the second. Yeah, that's fouled off. And down on strike. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
There's a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there,
one ball,
but he
strike.
knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park, where these Phillies fans are geared up for another season. Their postseason run was cut short after they ran into a red-hot Mets team in the NLDS.
Yeah, that was a tough series to swallow for these fans. Phillies were good all year, but they couldn't cool down the Mets when it mattered most.
And that is out of play. Last year, the Phillies had the second-best record in baseball behind the Dodgers.
Yeah, and that's just not good enough for these fans. They want success in October, not just the regular season.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knee.
The first baseman.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. The first overall pick back in 2010. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Max Kepler at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. Back at Citizens Bank Park, new inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
And that one fouled off.
This guy's seen two changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Way high.
Ball, that's up.
There's another, and that's three straight strikeouts.
The catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy. Murphy
Ball,
goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016.
Ball.
And another ball.
2-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-1.
That one fouled off. Next offering way upstairs. That one ripped. Marsh makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting
Down to
up,
shortstop,
the
Nacho Alvarez
Jr.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Phils, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. And specifically talking about the first pitch, these guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Timed
it up maybe better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. JT Realmuto steps in. On the ground. Riley fires the first, and Realmuto is out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup at the plate. Trey Turner. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Olsen snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Inside.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Throw on to Olsen, and the inning is over. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. And
1 ball, no strikes.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is downstairs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Nola fires. Missed with a changeup. 3-1.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff ball.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. So digging in, Michael Harris the second. Fly to left his first time. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Over to stop for 1. Over to first. Safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
1.
Good execution.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And Albies is retired. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Fly to center his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
1-1.
Chop to third. To first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Alec Bohm. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State.
That's a ball.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Ball.
Inside, just missed.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Now batting, the first
base is empty.
Right.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
Harper.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now batting Max Kepler. Harris racing over to make the catch. We go to the top of the fifth. Now in for the Braves. Matt Olson. Nola back to work. And delivers outside.
Ball.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Marcelo Zuna coming up to him. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit down the line.
The left fielder, number 7, Jurickson.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
It's 0-1.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Now throw to first, but back easily. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Profar gets a piece there. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So here's Murphy now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. This one chopped in the ground, but foul. To third. And it gets by him. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Alvarez at the plate now, and that's inside.
1-0.
That's off the mark.
Ball.
And that's ball 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And they're all loaded up.
Base. Ball 4.
That sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And next for it, ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
0-1.
there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. On the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. Back to first. Not in time. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing at a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Inside,
1-1.
almost got him. Rip, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th.
For the
now
Phillies,
to play Nick
the right fielder,
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone! So it's all tied up. Dylan taking over on the mound.
And they know it's time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. And there's one down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
The catcher,
0 for 1 so far.
Realmuto.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Trey
Shortstop,
Turner.
Turner.
In the air, and it's 0-1.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
A little out front there as he swings through
0-2.
it.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's hard hit on the line. Profar brings it in for the third out. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Acuna now.
Number 13, Ronald.
So, Boog, here's an
Acuna
interesting fact
Jr.
about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
And no one can get there. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there.
Up
That was
next
one of
for
those
Atlanta,
swings that
the
feels
first
like you're
baseman,
swinging an aluminum
Matt
bat. It jumped off so
Olson.
hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Matt Olson up to the plate. The changeup missing. And 1-1. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Rips that one to right. Brings it in. 1 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Ozuna in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
No strikes.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes,
One ball,
see
2
some
strikes.
movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's Profar down. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one almost got him.
Here. 1-1.
Ground ball to the right side. And that's a foul ball. 2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. To the right side. Sends it to first. Profar is out, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning.
Leading up
Down the
for
third
the
baseman,
Phillies,
Edmundo
the third baseman,
Sosa.
Edmundo Sosa.
Foul ball there. Just
That missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here comes Alec Bohm. Popped up left side. Riley in position. And there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up
Center
in the
fielder,
zone
number
right there.
60,
Hitter looked like he was on
Brandon
it, but I think that velocity at the
Marsh.
end just hit him instead of a line drive or something hit deep.
0 balls,
It's a
1
pop
strike.
up and an easy out for the defense.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Atlanta, the
Now,
catcher,
Sean Murphy.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Alvarez
Yeehaw!
in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
And
That
that's
ball's foul.
just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Upstairs.
1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Next one
That's a
misses.
ball.
Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Marsh hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Austin Riley. In the air, right side. Castellanos makes the catch in a goal. Set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Bryce Harper. Line drive. And foul ball.
Look out. That ball is smoke. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensure safety
1 ball,
for
1
the fans.
strike.
Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
1-1
in.
missing
Ball.
inside. So now 2-1 to Harper. Oh, that got away
Check
from
the
him.
base.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Leading up for the Phillies,
Max
the
Kepler
left fielder,
stands
Max
in for the Phillies.
Kepler.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in
No
there
balls,
with
2
that
strikes.
front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one
Down,
misses.
ball.
And the count 1-2.
Your base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the
In there, got him looking, and that one
The right
split the
fielder,
plate.
Number 8, Nick.
New pitcher for the
Castellanos.
Braves, Angel De Los Santos.
Now pitching for Atlanta.
That one
Number
hit to
93,
right.
Angel De Los
And
Santos.
Acuna able to make the grab. The throw in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Stop at the plate with 2 away.
No ball,
Swings
1
through
strike.
that one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one's
One ball,
upstairs.
2 strikes.
Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. And that's back here in Philadelphia. Down to number 2. Michael Harris the second.
Harris. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 58, Tanner Banks.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's sink has
0-1.
so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out towards left field. He's under it. Calls it in, and there's one away. And here comes
The batter, number 1.
Ozzie Albies to the
Second
dish.
baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch
No,
misses.
1-0.
Out front and foul to the left side. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Off the plate.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Ball 2.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1
No, that
count.
missed.
Just missed. Uh-oh, that
Take
got
your
him.
base.
And the potential winning run is aboard.
The right fielder, number 13.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Uh-oh.
That hit him.
Back-to-back
Take your base.
batters hit by a pitch now.
The batter, the first baseman,
Matt Olson stepping to the
Olson.
plate in a big spot now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the
1-0.
blink of an eye.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
2 balls, no
2-0
strikes
the
to
count.
count.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
3-0.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0. And fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. Squeezes it, and it's 2 away. High leverage spot coming up for the big bat of Marcell Ozuna. Little chopper rolls foul. Albies at second. Acuna at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a foul out of play. Off the mark
That's a ball.
there. Going to count 1 and 2. And misses
That's it,
inside.
ball.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Goes
He's
down looking. Back here, Citizens Bank
Leading up
Park.
for the
Here comes Real
Phillies,
Muto.
the catcher, JT Real Muto.
De Los Santos back to work. Line drive, back to base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
First pitch swinging.
The batter, number 7.
Aggressive. To me,
Shortstop.
it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Albies. And it's caught for the out. So up next, Edmundo Sosa. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Line, and that's a base hit. Around second is Real Muto. The throw to second is offline.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Bird. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing.
Swing and a ball line to center. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Aaron Bummer.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
On the ground, 2 ball. He pulls into second. A run comes into the play. Here's Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, number 3.
Right here.
Harper.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
So they're all loaded up. Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, that's outside.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe.
Out of line, out towards center. Corrals it, and there's 2 away. Throw in, it's offline, and he scores. It's 5-3.
Now back,
to the Phillies.
left fielder,
Max Kepler. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Boom. Runner at third. Marsh on at first with 2 down. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And gone. And Castellanos at the plate now. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. This one lifted in the air, left field. Profar settles under it, makes the grab. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Jurickson Profar. And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Into second, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball
up the middle. Stott over to first in time. He's there for the out. Runner scores from third. In there. He's safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Riley at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. So 2 down now. And here is Michael Harris the second. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
Ball one there. The 1-1 is fouled off. This could end it. On the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia. the Phillies. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Olé.
He made him pay for that one. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. One down. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone.
Olé.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. One out, base is empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That's off the inside corner, and the count's even at 2.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Out towards right center field. Makes the catch, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Atlanta, today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first, this is Bryson.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
No, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Hooked
around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Edmundo Sosa stands in now and watches strike 1. And that is out of play.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Stop. Aboard here at first with nobody out. Double play ball to second. There's 1.
That's an out.
On to Olson. That's 2. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute it. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
2 outs. This to third. Riley tosses to first. That ends the inning. Back at Truist Park. And the batter now, Michael Harris the second. Suarez back to work. And that one fouled off. 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Marsh makes the grab, one away. Here's Alex Verdugo.
The left fielder, number 24, Alex Verdugo.
Oh, he hit him.
Time! That got him.
And that got him pretty flush.
Well, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the
Murphy.
zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Sean Murphy, the next to hit, takes ball one. Started after it, appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Adios! Peralta! And they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Riley swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 6-0. Base is empty, 1 away. And now, Marcell Ozuna. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Matt Olson. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Marsh pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street.
But he stayed. Just
inside.
missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Sosa makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. Max Kepler at the plate.
The left fielder.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Strider deals. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Harris makes the grab, 1 down. And now
Batting
here is
fifth,
Harper.
the first baseman, Bryce
Strider's a guy
Harper.
known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar
Batting
gun at
sixth,
triple-digit
the designated
speeds.
hitter, Alex
2 down, base is empty.
Bohm.
And now here is Alec Bohm. That one the other way. Nice grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that one
Counts 1-0.
upstairs, ball one.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Drops into the glove, and there's one away. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And first offering is fouled off. Verdugo measures 6 feet even, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2014.
0-2 is the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. As we go
Leading off
to the
for the
last of the
Phillies,
third.
the
So digging
shortstop,
in now for
Trey
Philadelphia, Trey Turner.
Turner.
The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That one drilled left field. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And that's
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
Way out front for strike 2.
And
One
he
ball,
really sells
2
the
strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's the first curve
Batting
we've
ninth,
seen
the
today,
catcher,
and it shouldn't be the
JT
last.
Real
Now it is
Muto.
JT Real Muto. Fly ball down the line. Fair ball. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now
Didn't take long to
batting,
get a
second
result for that
baseman,
at bat. I don't know
Bryson.
how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let
That's
it get
outside.
really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Almost
2-0.
got him.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High throw to first, and he can't reach it. Throw pulls it off the bag, and he's safe. And that misses. Now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out, the runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. And that one gets past the catcher. Murphy down to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that's the inning. Back here in Atlanta, and now it's going to be Sean Murphy. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. And that one hit to first. And it goes just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. Suarez strikes him out. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Singled and scored his first time. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Up next for Atlanta, the third
back to the
baseman,
leadoff spot in the
Austin
Braves lineup. Here is
Riley.
Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. In the dirt. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Kepler makes a move towards the gap. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Oh, that got him as well.
He's got first.
The third batter he's hit with a pitch. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late,
no ball, 2
field
strikes.
That one close, ruled a ball. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back at Truist Park. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And the first offering is not close. Just missed.
That's inside.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Max Kepler. And it's fouled away. Line drive. Arcia slings it across. Already 2 gone here in the home.
The first baseman, number 3.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Grounded out his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in could be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr. Suarez back to work. That gets by him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And here is Ozzie Albies. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one away. Next to hit, Michael Harris II. 0 for 2 in this one. Headed towards the corner. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So digging in, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And strike 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Acuna on second. Harris at first. 1 gone.
Oh, that ball got him right there.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Murphy.
Outside low. And that's ball
Counts
1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Bases loaded. 1 away. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now here is Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
And there's a foul ball. All loaded up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Inside, almost got him.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
On the ground to third. Base hit. 1 run in already. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield. It's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Good ball.
Here is Austin Riley. Big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. They limit the damage here. And we're back, ready
Leading
to go
off
for the
the
last
Phillies,
half of the inning.
the
Now
designated
it's the
hitter,
DH, Alec Bohm.
Boom.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And there's one down. Trey Turner
The
at the
batter,
plate.
number 7.
1 for 1 with a
Shortstop,
double and a run
Trey
scored.
Turner.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Into center and a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Harris makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. So a man
Now
aboard.
batting, catcher,
Bring up JT
JT
Realmuto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it.
Turner runs in the air out towards left center. Harris makes the grab on the run. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Atlanta,
All
the
set for the
designated
top
hitter,
of the 6th.
Marcell
Leading off, Marcell Ozuna. And that one popped in the air, left field. And a quick out, number 1.
Just pulled off of it a little
Now
bit right
batting,
there.
the
That
first
front
baseman,
shoulder
Matt
coming open instead of staying
Olson.
closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And a foul ball. Olson, 30 years old now. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. Not
I got
close
1 ball,
with
1
that
strike.
one. And that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one in the dirt. 2-2. Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. And Olson is set down. 2 down, bases
Up next
empty.
for Atlanta,
Ronald
the right
Acuna
fielder,
Jr.
Ronald
getting ready to
Acuna
hit.
Jr.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Atlanta,
Leading
and
up
now
for the
Bryson
Phillies,
Stott.
the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball.
Went up there looking to be aggressive
next
and got
for the
something he
Phillies,
can handle. Just
the
a
third
simple
baseman,
ground ball the other
Ed
way that
Hugo.
had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to
Sosa.
do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Hit in the air, left field. Verdugo settles under it and makes the catch. 1 down. And now the right
The
fielder,
right fielder,
Nick
number 8,
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first
0-1's
pitch
the count.
strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And now two aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Max Kepler. That misses the zone. Outside. 1-0. Two on, one out. Well struck right field. That one carried. It has the distance. Gone. He hammers one out to right. It's 8-4. Here's Harper now. Lined into right. He's got it. There's two away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work with the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That's to third. Over to Albies. And that is that. Back at Truist Park. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first, and Albies is retired.
The batter,
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air out towards right center. Marsh running hard. Puts it away for the out. Digging in, Alex Verdugo. Foul ball there. And foul ball.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon
Marsh.
The other way. And foul ball.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first.
Got him.
Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
The catcher.
And now it's JT Realmuto. 1 for 2. That one missing inside.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The Braves leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike.
We got full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Up and in, ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot.
Number 5.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Darius Vines.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 19, Darius Vines.
Man at first, one away. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball up the middle. To second for 1. Out. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First pitch, and it just misses. That to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick
Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. First pitch misses. Stop at third. Sosa at first, 2 out of the inning. On the ground, Riley. On to first. Oh. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Lazar back to work. 0-1.
Hey. 0-1.
Now 1-1. Missed.
Two balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. That's to third. Sosa throws to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Batter, number 11.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves.
Arcia.
Hit in the air, center field. Marsh moves under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Here's Austin Riley. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So, man aboard, Marcell Ozuna. Next up for the Braves.
Hey.
Swings through that.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this
No
ball.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Ready for the bottom of the game.
Now
it's going to be Max
the left
Kepler.
fielder, Max Kepler.
Up the middle, Albies. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So Harper stands in. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So here's the Phillies DH, Alec Bohm. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Look to shorten his swing that time, and it pays off. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Outside.
Ball, that's outside.
And the count even 1-1. Ground ball left side. And that's a fair ball. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 8-5.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Turned on it.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Dylan Lee.
Number 52, Dylan Lee.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ball,
And
that's off
another
the plate.
ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base. 2 on, 1 out. Here's JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Arcia to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Up next for
Bryson
the Phillies.
Stott stands
the
in for
second
the
baseman,
Phillies.
Bryson Stott.
Line drive, base hit. In to score is Turner, and now they trail by 1.
Just a huge at-bat right there. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job.
Fair ball. Here comes Realmuto around third. He'll score, and they tie. Verdugo quickly throws it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Big RBI for him right there. He actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out.
That missed
I got
by
a ball,
lot.
1 strike.
And now it's even 1-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
This to third. Zips it to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. New inning getting
Leading off for
started.
the Braves,
And now
the first
Matt
baseman,
Olson.
Matt Olson. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 25, Matt Strahm.
Just
Oh,
missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That
Ball
pitch
2.
is devastating.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one's back. Just missed it. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And that
Count 1-0.
skips in the dirt. Just
No,
off the inside edge.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
One down, base is empty. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, You executed. Just a
right through there. Got it. That's out number 2. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies, known for his late inning heroics. Very high with that one. Ball 1. Strom, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Close, but called a ball, and it's 2-1. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. You're at the top of the 9th. And that's going to get into the corner, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
But he scrambles back. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Next pitch is downstairs. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. That's inside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Jurickson Profile looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. To third, and that one handled, puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Bottom 9, so digging in now for Philadelphia,
the left
Max
fielder,
Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Acuna there. He's got it, and there's 1 down. So here
the first baseman,
is
number
Bryce
3,
Harper.
Harper.
Popped up. Arcia on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So 2 down. Trey Turner down.
Turner.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Line drive. Fair ball inside third. Bohm around second. Headed for third. Hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. On to extra innings. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1. Phillies fans want a strikeout. And that one missing low.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Makes the catch. 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Arcia will hit next. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Fought off foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here comes Austin Riley. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got it! And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now here is Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball,
he's falling
2
behind
strikes.
in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe
3.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. JT Realmuto steps in. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias. He has a great slider with tons of movement. In the air, left side, profile. Moving under it. That's out number 2. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Bryson Stott. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays there, and it gets by him. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Phillies walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. A winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And the final here today, 9-8. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.